Welcome back to our podcast, Halos and Highs, where we dive deep into the unfiltered and raw highs and lows of a relationship. Over here, I have my co-host, aka main host, aka my baby boo boo.
And who are you? You never introduced yourself.
If y'all didn't know, I'm Milo. Oh my goodness, where do I start?
Right.
Where do I start? So first of all, usually we start with asking each other's weeks.
Mm-hmm.
In the last podcast, I told you guys we were running off a little to no sleep. Today is no different. In fact, it's worse. How you feeling, baby? Like you feel energetic?
I feel okay.
You feel okay?
Yeah.
What time is it?
We were supposed to take a shot before we started.
Oh,
and we
did
forgot to.
You want to go get them?
No.
Yeah, so I'm running off of fumes. I actually kind of broke night. I only slept 30 minutes last night.
That's his fault. He didn't want to go to sleep. I kept telling you to go to sleep.
I couldn't go to sleep, and I had to be right up in the morning to edit and meet with the AC guys. So,
right, and you knew that, and I was telling you, babe, put your phone out, go to sleep. But you've been on that freaking game.
That game is fun, bro. I'm the top in my alliance, so I gotta carry some weight. You feel me? But yeah, I had to wake up early. I literally just took a few little naps throughout the day.
My eyes are burning, I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, with that being said, let's talk about our situation. All of our, not bad karma, bad luck.
Yeah, so we've been just going through a lot. We've been going through a lot. Like just random little things, big things. Just, it seems like everything is just going like...
Wrong.
Yeah, wrong. Even my mom was like, she thinks we have mal de ojo.
What the hell is that?
It's the evil eye. She was like, you need to pray. You know how my mom is? She's like, you need to pray. She's like, honestly, like everything. It's like when somebody is like wishing bad on you.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell y'all, it's like one thing after the other, like, yeah, it's a lot. We've been going through it, not gonna lie. But you know what? I feel like in times like this, it makes me closer to God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you. I was gonna say us. Things happen for a reason. And I feel like sometimes God lets bad things happen because he knows it's gonna make us closer to him. So I definitely been like, I've been praying nonstop every single day, multiple times a day, like basically almost 24/7 when I'm cooking, when I'm in the shower, when I'm just in bed. Like I pray so much. I've been listening to sermons, been, playing worship music.
Yes.
Like just really trying to center myself and just talk to God. And I've been surprisingly calm because usually I'm the one who's like stressed and worried, but I got the peace of God with me.
I want to dive deeper into that too, like just how we've been feeling about everything. Just to give you guys a super short summary, it's not even like necessarily huge things. I mean, there has been huge things that we're not gonna like necessarily talk about. As far as like the surface level things, all of this happened in a span of 24 hours. Our cat randomly got severely sick. I've never seen a cat sick, so we were confused. She was sneezing.
Baby.
She was hiding away. Like she wasn't meowing, and she is a very vocal cat. So it was extremely...
And energetic too.
Yeah. So it was extremely weird for us. We found black mold growth on our ceiling in our bathroom. And then going off of that, a while ago, we found black mold in our AC compartment upstairs. As of recently, it gotten way worse. So I went in there, looked. It's really bad right now. So I had to put in like, maintenance requests and stuff like that. And we've been going through a house situation. That's why this podcast is a little late. It's been a couple hectic days.
We've had huge dehumidifiers and fans upstairs and downstairs that were extremely loud. That was just so annoying. It was here for 5 days?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be only 3 days, but they took forever to come pick up all the equipment. And then our cat's been sick, like he said.
Right now, our second cat is sick. So I think our good cat passed on the illness to our bad cat.
Yeah, so Willow got sick first. I immediately started praying over her. I swear, like I'm not even lying.
She was literally crying real tears.
Because that's my baby.
She's a hypochondriac. Her cats too.
Bro, I never seen her like that. And I was just like, oh my God, Jesus, please heal her. Like, I was
she's
praying
so precious,
over her.
So it's just sad seeing her like that.
Yeah, and like she always talks to me and she wasn't talking to me. Like, I was just so worried.
God forgive me, but then our bad cat, she's sick. And I'm just like, poor baby. But it's no different. Like she's exactly the same, but she's sneezing worse than Willow was.
Yeah.
Like, she was up here, like, sneezing
Yeah, so
nonstop.
basically, they're just sneezing a lot, and they're just very, like, lethargic. They're just sleeping. They're hiding.
Not
they're not
eating.
not eating. Willow got better in, like, 4 to 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
She's completely, like, better now.
Yeah, she's straight.
She'll sneeze, like, not even sneeze. She'll do, like, a little sniffle here and there.
Yeah.
But she's, like, back to her old self. She's playing. She's eating. Like, she's 100% better. Thank you, Jesus. But now Cielo is very sick.
Oh, yeah,
so
now Cielo is...
I'm like, I don't even know how they got sick. I'm like, is it just like a cat cold? I don't know. Like, but I knew Cielo was going to get sick because they be eating out of each other's bowls.
Yeah. But the reason why we were like so adamant about taking care of this black mold immediately was because all of their symptoms like kind of led right back to black mold exposure.
Yep.
So we still don't know what it is. We don't know if Willow just got it
because how she gets sick out of nowhere? That don't make sense.
I've never seen a cat sick, and now our dog is like kind of like...
That's what I was gonna say. Now Halo is like sneezing a little bit, and I feel like maybe it is the mold in the house because pets will notice.
That's what I'm really thinking. Like, I'm really thinking that it could be the mold in the house.
Pets will show symptoms first before humans because they're smaller. The cats are really tiny, so they're gonna show it before Halo.
Right.
And now Halo's like doing a little. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I think they're getting sick from like. Because it's in the AC vents.
Yeah.
So basically it's like...
Well, we don't know if it's in the AC. It's in the like AC compartment.
Right.
But it could be in the vents. Like, that's
pumping
what's scary.
Out
yeah.
with the AC.
That's what's scary. But we don't know for a fact if that's the case. So right now we're dealing with all of our home issues right now. Just a cherry on top of the freaking cake. The same day all of this was going down, when they came and brought all the equipment, they came to check out the mold and everything. Our car battery died.
Out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere.
And we just bought that battery.
A year ago.
Not a year ago, 4 months ago.
No, we bought it a year ago.
They said 4 months ago.
No, May of 2020.
I think you just bought it 4 months ago, babe.
No.
That's
it
what
was
you
a year
told
ago.
me.
May 12th of 2024.
Well,
that's
either
when we bought
way,
it.
a year is way too soon.
A year is crazy, yeah.
How long are batteries supposed to last?
The warranty is 4 years. A battery's supposed to last like 3 to 4 years. Ours only lasted a year. Like, what the hell? How does a battery only last a year? So, and it just happens to be on this day. And then on this day, you got your period.
Yeah, I came 2 days early. Usually my period's late.
Right before I walked to the car to go get us food, I realized the battery was dead. I text you. You came outside and said, guess what? I just started my period. I'm like, bro.
And that explains why I was so cranky with you and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and usually like I'll start my period like a few days late and it came early. So that's weird.
It's just something weird going on with our life, right? I don't know what it is.
Mercury retrograde.
It's scary, bro. It's scary.
I don't know. Yeah,
and there was a spider on our ceiling.
I've just been praying. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I rebuke all negativity in Jesus' name. I rebuke all evil. I just been like praying over us.
Yeah.
I've been praying over you in your sleep. Like the way I've been praying, y'all, I feel like the devil will never win.
You know it's bad when you're the one like holding me up, bro. Because I'm usually like the foundation, keeping you sane, keeping you strong. I ain't gonna lie, lately I've been falling apart, bro.
That's okay, baby.
Like, I do want to get more back into like our mental health during all of this. I could say like I was falling apart, bro. Like, and then on top of that, I edited a video. I was editing that video for days.
Can you just say how long it takes you to edit a video?
That video,
specific type of video?
Those videos specifically, in accumulation, probably like 14 hours. Maybe like 14 hours in total. I want to talk about that later because the topics that we're talking about today, we're going to talk about unpopular opinions. And it kind of goes hand in hand with one of mine.
Okay.
So I want to dive into that.
But do you want to say what happened with the video though?
During all of this bad luck stuff, it's all the same day, bro. Like it's all
we don't
like
have
the same
bad luck.
2 days.
Don't
or
say
not
that.
Bad luck, but just like weird like things just happening just back to back to back. All of this was within the same like 2 days. I was finishing up the video. I was on the last few hours of editing. So I was up here for 5 hours. I usually edit in a software called Final Cut, but this video specifically, I decided to use Premiere Pro.
I'm just trying to pull up the text of what you said. I want to read it.
When I text?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I was just so happy that I was almost done with this damn video because I've been editing it for a few days. So I actually text you saying, and I want you can read the text in a second, but
Okay. I
text her like telling her like, oh, I'm almost done. And out of nowhere, right when I pressed render on the computer.
And what is render for the people who don't know?
rendering, when you press render, that's how you take the video in the session to a video format to upload.
Yeah, so basically it was completely finished. You're uploading it. Yeah.
So right now I'm exporting the video from the software that I edit in. Freezes. But that's okay, because I usually edit in Final Cut. It auto-saves. Bro, I did not save this project at all.
Because you weren't editing in Final Cut. You were editing in Premiere.
I was editing in Premiere, and I turned off autosave. I turned off autosave the day before because the program was laggy. Crashed out of nowhere while I'm rendering the video.
And what happened to it?
Dust, wind. I wasn't even up here for hours editing. It didn't even count because I had to start all over.
This was just a few days ago. I was like so tired. I was just downstairs by myself watching murder documentaries. I was like, I can't wait for my baby to come down. I'm so tired. And like, I went all that time without you, all for nothing. Y'all, I want to read the text that he sent me. He said, 3:22 a.m. He said, I just finished cutting, gonna render and do the thumbnail quickly so I can send it. And then a minute later, he said, bruh, it's frozen right now and I haven't saved it. If this crashes, I'm crashing out. I said, oh my God, baby, pray. So seriously, pray. He just comes downstairs, y'all, like, what, 5 minutes later? And he
I just can't, all I remember is the anger that was going through my body.
You came in so, like, chill. He just, like, walked in the room.
Bro.
He just walked in the room, like, so relaxed. And I'm like, hey, baby. And he just walks in and he's, like, shaking his head. And I'm like, what? It didn't save. It crashed.
I don't even think I said.
I know you didn't say anything.
I responded to you.
I was like, well, I could just tell like he was like upset, but he was calm. But like I could tell something was wrong. I was like, it didn't save, and you just shook your head, and I was like, you're lying. You're playing with me, right? Like I thought you were joking, because he likes to joke around. Something he's joking, and like I was like, oh my gosh. I knew you were so upset.
I was running off of no sleep. Bro, no BS. Like, when I tell y'all I've been falling apart, bro. Like, I went on a walk. I was just crying, bro.
Maybe.
This shit is hard, bro.
You work very hard, baby.
Bro.
He works very, very hard, y'all. Like, he puts hours and hours into his work. Like, he just stays up here working. I just can't even imagine. I would be so upset.
Bro.
I would probably, yeah. So it was justified. I felt so bad for him. I didn't even know what to say. I just went in the bathroom. He was sitting on the edge of the tub, and I literally put my hand over him and just started praying. And I was like, do you need anything? Do you need some water? And I was just praying over you silently. I was like, not much I can say for you. Say to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciated that though. Just your presence. It definitely helped. Even that walk, I needed that walk. I was just walking. And I was
like, do you want me to go with you? He's like, no.
I was just like, arguing with the world, bro. Like, just, and it might sound so small, like, oh, like a session just crashed. It's fine, bro. But it was like a cumulative.
Just a build up. Just say a build up, babe.
It was just a build up of shit, bro. This was just my final straw because I was already dead tired. Bro, I damn near run off of no sleep like every single day. And I know it's going to be so many comments, you need sleep. But the reality is I'm not going to listen because I got shit to get done. It's just the sad truth about myself. But pretty much
that was how our week's been. That was
just the week segment. It's been rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more that we're just simply not gonna speak about. It's more personal stuff.
Yeah.
Not between us, not arguments or anything, just life.
Yeah, we've been good. We've been holding each other up. We've been supportive for each other.
Yeah. Life just been.
We've been hanging on to each other, but it's okay, baby.
But today
things are gonna turn up. I feel it. I feel like I've been getting a lot of like signs. And I feel like there's just going to be like a restoration.
Yeah.
And like I literally kept seeing the signs of like a phoenix like rising from the ashes. So I feel like we're just going to have like a huge turnaround and a huge blessing come our way. So I feel like this is all temporary.
Whew. Let's get into the topics because I feel like that was like a whole podcast within itself. We don't necessarily got topics. We just are going to discuss unpopular opinions. We're going to both kind of take turns saying unpopular opinions that we have and just gonna see if we agree with them, and we're gonna talk about them. And I feel like I got one that I don't think it applies to me. I want to dive deep into that, but I feel like to the mass it does. And then
wait, so you don't even agree with it? You don't agree with it, but you wrote it down?
I agree with the opinion, but I don't think it applies to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just get into
Oh my
it.
God, y'all. First of all, I don't know. Do you have any controversial ones?
So I have some that are more so like argumentative. Like it's things that I feel like you could probably argue with, people could probably argue with, but I don't have like super controversial ones. Oh, and also I want to give a huge thanks to all of the people that subscribe to our Patreon so far. A few like pieces of content on there for you guys. I release an unreleased song on there that I'm never going to release.
To the public.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you guys are subscribed to our Patreon, you're going to get all of my archived music, the music that will never see the light of day, and also early access to our collaboration, Lonely Conversations eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to drop that on Patreon soon. We just don't know when, but got a lot of dope stuff coming there. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far, and we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
But I guess we could get into how many?
I wrote down 5.
Damn. Okay, so you can start then.
Okay.
You can start and end.
My first unpopular opinion is I think jealousy in a relationship is good. I think it's good. I feel like it's weird if you're not jealous.
But then again, you got different personalities. Like, for example, me, I'm not a super jealous person. If something is warranted for me to be upset about, I'll be a little like jealous or upset. Like if I feel like you're like neglecting me to communicate with another guy or something like that, I'll be jealous.
You're funny, babe.
Actually, I'll be more pissed than anything. But I feel like it's good sometimes. What do you like? Now explain why you.
I feel like if there's no jealousy in a relationship, like you don't even really like that person then.
I don't agree with that.
That's how I feel. Cause like, why you not jealous? Like, why you not, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's mine is mine and I like you. If I like you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be, I don't know. I'll admit I am a jealous person, but that's because I actually like you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense. Like, if you like somebody, you're gonna be jealous. And I feel like
jealousy is more of like a characteristic trait.
Wait, what do you mean?
So I feel like jealousy is either in you or not in you. I don't think that like
I don't know about that.
For example, I'm not a super jealous person, so I'm not just gonna be jealous because I like you. Does that make sense?
I wish he was more jealous. Actually, I've said that to you.
Cause it's kind of like this: if we're in public and
cause like, hello, be jealous over me. Like, why you not jealous?
Yeah, the difference between me and you. If I come home and I tell you that a girl tried to talk to me at the airport, you'll probably be a little jealous about that.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not over that.
Oh, for real? What? Tell me something you'll be jealous about then.
I don't know, like you talking to a girl too much, like you.
Well, that's normal.
You laughing with a girl, like what you over there laughing, talking to a girl for, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's warranted. But as far as like jealousy, like for example, I remember one time you asked me why don't I get jealous because I told you like if a guy like is checking you out in public, like I will feel honored. You know what I'm saying? And you
You're
like
funny.
You wanted me to be jealous about that, but it's like that's a flex. Like
babe.
I got a shorty on my side that guys are walking past and kind of like breaking their necks over. Like that's a flex. That's not something to be jealous about. At the end of the day, you on my hip. So why do I gotta be jealous?
You're right.
If I was to like, oh, why he looking at you and then try to fight him? That's
well, don't get mad at me because he's looking at me.
Not you. I'm saying like him. Like if I feel some type of way, get jealous and like press him.
Okay, that's a little too much maybe. But like, I don't know. Like just having some form of jealousy, I feel like it actually like is a little attractive. Maybe that's me like being toxic. Like if I were to see you be jealous, it would like turn me on a little bit. Oh, you're ugly. Why you do that, babe?
Yeah, as far as like, I don't know. I
you
guess,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a girl thing or a toxic thing. I don't know.
I could see you like being way too giddy with another guy and I'm like in my head like feeling some type of way about that.
Okay, but just being silent, that's not productive. Show me you're jealous. Do something. Say something.
You're
like
funny. Yeah.
But not the type of jealous where you start pressing me and getting mad at me because of something like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's toxic and that's like, no.
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely think jealousy could be very healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you agree?
Yeah, I said that. I said, but to a degree. It's not just, all jealousy is not healthy, bro. You have some type of OD jealous women.
What do you think I am?
I feel like you got a healthy balance. I do think sometimes you be reaching. Like if we're watching a movie or something and you see a pretty girl, like you'll be like, oh, do you think she's pretty? And then I'll be like, she's all right.
Because you'll be lying. You be lying.
No, I don't.
Yes, yeah, you do. That's why you look. Why you stutter?
Well, listen.
Why you hesitate?
Check it out. This is the thing.
That's what I don't like. It's like be
for
honest.
Example, Jessica Alba. You said we can't watch a movie yesterday just because Jessica Alba was in it.
Yep, sure did.
That's a little OD sometimes because
I don't care. I don't want you looking at no other girl. I don't want you no. Especially a girl that I know that you're obsessed with and you love and you think she's like the most perfect human being. No, you're not gonna be sitting there watching a girl that you like that right next to me. No.
Well, as far as me, like
I know, but I'm about to get so much hate and everybody's gonna call me so toxic. Look, I don't care. I do not care. Go ahead and I'm ready for the comments. But
yeah,
you know what?
She won't let me watch a movie with Jessica Alba.
Because I know how you feel about her.
I just said growing up she was my celebrity crush. That's all I said.
No.
And I just said she is a beautiful woman, which I feel like granted is
okay. And you don't need to be watching no other beautiful woman.
Do you think she's not a beautiful woman?
Yes, I do. But you don't need to be watching a girl that you think is beautiful.
True.
That's what I feel.
I think that there is a little psychotic jealousy.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody's gonna agree with you, but I literally don't care. So
that's valid. At least you can own it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're happy in your skin. That's all that matters. And
yep.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, jealousy, healthy jealousy, that's fine.
So he wishes I was a little less jealous. I wish he was a little more jealous.
Like she be saying like stuff about Chris Brown and be expecting me to feel some type of way, but I'll just be like, okay.
You do be getting jealous over Chris Brown and
I don't be getting
whoever
jealous.
else.
Jealous is a overstatement. What I say is if you want to go dance on the stage, like them girls be dancing with him on the stage while they dude is in the crowd, he could have you. He could keep you.
So really?
Yeah.
You let Chris Brown have me?
If you were moving like that, he could have you.
So Chris Brown called me on the stage, you ain't gonna let me go dance with Chris Brown?
Yes, but respect me.
Of course.
Simple, respect me.
Of course. I'll do ring around the rosy with him.
Yeah, like you could do the little meet and greet. I don't care. I will pay for the meet and greet.
So
I don't care, but just respect me. Don't let him pick you up, touch your ass, do a regular fan picture.
If Chris Brown picks me up, you don't get mad at me?
Yes, I'm not no cuck.
How? What?
I ain't no cuck.
What the freak?
I ain't about to watch another man caress my shorty.
How is that my fault though?
You think Chris Brown, at his stature, you think he's gonna go out of his way and do something that you're clearly not giving him consent to do? That boy, I'ma sue him. I'm suing. Emotional distress. She didn't give you consent to pick her up. Just don't let him pick you up.
Cause it's never gonna happen. He be jealous over like celebrities and stuff, but like
jealousy is crazy, bro. She had Drake as her background picture, and I never pressed you about it.
Yes, you
did. I never cared. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you did.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's what she like. She want me to be a little jealous.
Yeah.
The way I used to think about it is I'm an artist myself. These are guys that I was potentially going to be in the same room with. Mm-hmm. When I was in LA, I was supposed to go to Drake's after party, but I was too young to get in. I was about to get you like a little video shout out and everything. Around the time I was signed to a record label, I had a song with Kevin Gates and stuff. Imagine if you had a thing for Kevin Gates and stuff and I got a song with him and I'm like, my shorty low-key like want to lick his nipple.
Yeah, that's why I don't play about celebrity crushes because like they're real people too.
Yeah.
That's why you're not going to be watching no Jessica Alba, no. Ariana Grande,
so you can't watch Stomp the Yard.
Why? Who's in there?
Chris Brown.
That's Omarion, isn't it?
No, that's You Got Served.
Oh.
No more watching Chris Brown in movies. You can't watch that No Guidance music video no more because he was funny. That's the jealousy you want. Unpopular opinion. I think if a man proposes to a woman and she rejects the proposal, it's about time to call that relationship off. That relationship is no more.
We've talked about this and we've debated this because we have
I'm heavy on this. I'm heavy on this and I'm going to explain why. But first, I'm going to let you give your opinion.
I don't agree.
But why?
Just because she don't want to get married don't mean she don't want to be with you. Not everyone's goal is not marriage. So I feel like if she don't want to get married, it doesn't mean that she don't want to be with you or she don't love you. She just don't want to get married. Or she's probably not ready right now. But people also forget that you can stay engaged for however long. You know what I'm saying? Like we're engaged for like 3 years.
Exactly.
So you could say yes and, just wait a while if you're not ready to get married. But also don't be pressured into saying yes. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about pressuring them, but it's kind of like this. That's a good milestone to see where long-term goals lie, right? Mm-hmm. So if I've been with somebody, like let's use us for an example. Mm-hmm. I was with you for 4 years when I proposed to you. If you were to say no to me, at that point, I'm in my head. She like don't see a future with me. She don't really want to be with me. She's wasting my time, right?
You knew I wanted to get married though.
Yeah. So that's even worse. You want to get married. The only reason why you would say no is because you simply cannot see yourself marrying this person, right?
Or you're not ready to.
Even if you're not ready to, if this is somebody you could see yourself spending the rest of your life with, like, why not? I feel like saying no to a proposal is saying, I'm still not sure about you, which is valid. If it's too early, then I get it. Like, oh, we still
I
got
don't think
figuring
you
out
should
to
have
do.
automatically break up, though.
Not break up, but it's like.
You said that.
Yeah, I know I said that. I came on a little too strong with that. But I would, like, I don't think I would propose again.
Yeah, that would be hard to
like,
get rejected
that's why I said
twice,
the relationship
right?
is like pretty much a done deal at that point, because it's like I don't see myself ever proposing again. Like, we just gonna be cooked boyfriend and girlfriend forever then, if that's the case, if we stay together.
Yeah.
But I definitely think if I propose to somebody because I'm so sure about them, I want to spend the rest of my life with them. Even if you're not ready to get married right now, if you see yourself marrying me and want to spend the rest of your life with me, say yes and we can figure it out. Like, what are we doing if we've been together for 4 years and you still like, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I agree with that. But what I just don't agree with is you saying the relationship should just be dead and over then.
So you think they should, what's the next step then?
If you really love her, you gonna wait until she's ready.
If as a man, if I spent a bag on a ring, spent a bag on...
Okay, it's done. Save it for later.
I don't know, but
I don't feel like the relationship is over.
That's a very unpopular opinion. I know a lot of women are going to disagree. I know there's probably even men that might disagree, but me personally, even with you, like when I was ready to propose to you, we were going through things. So I made sure, like, I took you on a date. I even asked you, I was like, if I was to propose to you today, what would you say? You told me like we were moving in the right direction. So I knew like maybe it's not the right time. You know what I'm saying? I held on to that ring for a whole year. Because I already knew like if you said no.
I would have never said no to you though.
I know, but.
Like, be for real. My unpopular opinion is fake people have the most friends and genuine people have the least amount of friends.
I agree with that. 100%.
I feel like if you're a person who just has like a bunch of friends, you're just friends with everybody, like you're fake, you're a people pleaser, you just...
Whoa, that was a little too... Hold on, that's a little too aggressive. I wouldn't say...
Ain't no way. Like when you're real and you're genuine, you're not going to get along with everybody. You're not going to like everybody because that's you being genuine and real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you also...
People who have a lot of friends, I feel like, are the fake ones.
Okay, so let's talk about it. I don't have a lot of close friends, but I have a lot of associates. Like I talk to a lot of people. I kind of befriend a lot of people. I call a lot of people my dogs and so on and so forth. I don't text or call them. I think that's where the line is drawn. If you got 101 close friends you have no business being close friends with, then yeah, maybe you're fake as fuck. But it's possible to find 100 good people. Like if it's people that you grew up with, things like that. But I kind of agree though, because if you're just friends with everybody, you either just put up with a lot of shit and ignore a lot of shit, but maybe you're just not confrontational. Maybe you just...
That's why I said people pleaser.
Yeah.
Not necessarily fake, but maybe just like... Well, let me rephrase. I feel like genuine people usually don't have a lot of friends.
Because some could argue it's the genuine people that have a lot of friends because they see the best, like the better in people. You know what I'm saying? Like even if someone like did something wrong, that's not being genuine though.
It's not.
It could be perceived as being genuine because that's real. Like as people, we're flawed. That's just a fact.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like you don't get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, and I agreed with your unpopular opinion. Fake friends have more friends than real friends, but I wouldn't say if you what. Fake people have more friends than genuine people.
Yeah.
I do agree with that, but I don't agree with if you have a lot of friends, you're fake. I don't agree with that. Because you can have a lot of friends and, just come from a big, happy friend group that grew up together.
Next.
Unpopular opinion of mine. I feel like this isn't necessarily an unpopular opinion. I think it's more so people just don't really understand the weight of it. And this is what I was saying earlier when I said we're going to dive back into it. You can't really have an opinion about it if you haven't did both. Mm-hmm. But I feel like being a content creator is harder than a 9-to-5.
Oh, you gonna make everybody mad with that one. You about to ruffle some feathers.
Hey, if you disagree with me, try it consistently.
Have you seen the Michaela video? The Michaela girl who does makeup on TikTok? She literally made a video like saying the same exact thing, bro. She got dragged.
I'm gonna be honest. I do want to dive deeper into it because it's not just surface level. It's not just black and white. You can't say something like that and not have weight behind it. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to necessarily say being a content creator in whole, because I will say in the beginning for us, it was a lot easier than it is now. But over time, this shit breaks you, bro. I've had 9 to 5s. I've had hard 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? Where I had to wake up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., be on call, sometimes go to sleep late, wake up. I'm in the trenches, bro. Like, I'm not like these social media cats that you see that just, you know, film on their phones and their stuff off, whatever. They just post whatever the hell they film. Like, I'm really in the trenches with it. I'm saying not only for me, but other people.
You have a lot of hats that you put on.
Nobody will truly understand, like, the weight. Like, for example, if I ask you, right, because you've had a 9 to 5 and you are also a content creator, what would you say? Because both of our answers are most likely going to be different.
I feel like a real job is harder. I actually had to like clock in, clock out, go commute somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do hard work. All I do is just sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? But not every content creator is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody like you, I understand why you say what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why it's way harder because y'all, he's the one who sets up the cameras. He sets up the lighting. He edits the videos. He does the thumbnails. He literally does the freaking audio, makes beats. It's so much that you do. So like it's way more work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
compared to like what I have to do.
Just for perspective, let's talk timeline, right? Let's do that. Let's just start early in the morning. My last 9 to 5 job, I did inventory, which it was the same. I have to commute some days 2 hours from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale to count a store for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? I had to wake up at 1 a.m. because I had to be at the store by 4 a.m. That was hard for me. That was the hardest part, waking up. But one thing I will say is I knew what I had to do. I knew what I had to accomplish. I knew what the requirements were. I knew what the expectations were.
You knew what time you got to go home?
I knew what time I got to go home. I knew what time I get to eat. Like, I didn't have to think. All I had to do was show up. You know what I'm saying? That is a lot harder for some people. You have some 9 to 5s that make being a content creator look like heaven. You know what I'm saying? This does not apply for everyone, but we're talking about like
the people who do actual hard labor.
Yeah, there's things like
obviously that don't compare to
but we're just talking about we can't do that actually because if we can't talk about the bare minimum for 9 to 5, then talk about the extreme for content creation. But let's just talk about the middle ground because what I do is not the extreme. Well, the extreme would be like Mr. Beast. He crazy. Wake up in the morning, right? You'll see I'll edit from 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'll finally go eat. Finally go get us some food, and I'll come back home, and then I'll get right back to editing. And in that session, that most likely is going to go into what time of the day?
3, 4 in the morning.
Sometimes even 5 a.m. And then what do? I come downstairs, eyes heavy as hell. I go straight to the shower, take a shower, lay my head down by 5 to 6 o'clock, finally fall asleep. And guess what? I'm waking right back up at 9, 10 a.m. to continue, right? And we doing another 6-hour session. Finally eating at what time? Same time, in the middle of the day. I'll finally finish the video at whatever time that I do it, right? Now I got to go set up the cameras. I got to go get ready. Setting up the podcast alone takes me a few hours because all that we have, right? Sit down. And I'm just talking about the timeline for last time when we did our podcast when I went straight to editing afterwards. Sat down, filmed the podcast, right up from the seat, went straight to the computer, started editing. Continue editing till what time? And then right after that, got up. And that day, I didn't come to bed till 9 a.m. Edited through the night, woke right back up a few hours later and continued. And that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I can plan for. I don't know when I'm going to have those days. For all that I do, I'm comparing it to my 9 to 5s. I know I sound like I don't like appreciate it, in which I do like appreciate it. Comparing it to the 9 to 5s I've had compared to social media, being a content creator in general, like
it's just not as easy as people make it seem.
It's just not as easy as it seems. And it's a lot of unpredictability. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a schedule. I don't have like a blueprint to follow. You know, it's day by day. There's some days where nothing works. Some days where things do work. And it's just like, it's like a business. It's like running a business. Exactly like running a business. Running a business, better like obviously like payoffs, rewards if it works. But if it don't work, it all falls on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a unpopular opinion that I know nobody agrees with. Like I've seen people get backlash for it.
It's very controversial.
The truth is, it's just one of those things. It's more of a perspective thing, I guess. But for you, you would say a 9 to 5 is harder.
Yeah.
Figured you would say that.
Okay, this one is just like a funny one. Like it's nothing really to discuss. It's like so unserious. My unpopular opinion is that I love. You're gonna laugh at me. My unpopular opinion is that I love crop tops on men.
Oh my goodness. She told me yesterday that she wanted me to wear a crop top.
Was that yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Really?
What were we watching?
Oh, we're watching Girls Just Wanna Have Fun.
Yeah, that.
Girls Just Wanna Have Fun is an 80s movie. And you know, back then, men wore crop tops. Yeah. Will Smith used to wear crop tops, like in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was like a popular thing. And like, I feel like we should bring that back.
I don't think we should.
I think we should.
How y'all gonna take away skinny jeans because it look fruity, but want to bring back crop tops?
I feel like crop tops on men just look so good. Like, I don't know what it is.
But skinny jeans look feminine?
Skinny jeans, yeah, no, not.
Skinny jeans look feminine.
Unless you're like a white boy, like Harry Styles, like skinny jeans look good on white boys, but like it's not for everybody. But crop tops, I feel like it's for everybody.
That's just crazy.
Bring crop tops back for men.
Skinny jeans was literally me for years.
2025. Well, you were young. I feel like younger boys too. It's like okay.
Bro, I used to sauce my skinny jeans out.
Can you wear a crop top for me?
No, I wouldn't wear a crop top.
Yes, do it for the Patreon. Yeah, we gonna do that. I'm gonna buy you a crop top and you're gonna try it on for me and we're gonna do it on video for the Patreon.
It's not even that crop top.
I'm gonna rate you.
It's not even necessarily that I think a crop top looks feminine because it looks on certain, like, styled certain ways or whatever.
On men, right?
What?
That what you're talking about? On men?
Okay, don't make this weird. Don't make this weird.
That's what like, you're saying though, right?
Yeah, like okay, there's some ways that men were able to style the crop top to not look like feminine.
Right, like the
sassy.
boy in Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, he was wearing a crop top, but he was wearing a blazer over it. Like a jacket over
that's
it.
just goofy.
He looked good.
Yeah, you can't watch that movie no more.
Baby, wear a crop top for me.
No.
If you really love me, you would wear a crop top.
I'll wear it for you just.
Can we for real like do a video for Patreon of you trying one on, or you would never be on camera?
I don't care. I was on camera in your freaking your little pink
okay then, so you could
cleaning.
try on a crop top for me.
I would try it on, but I would never wear it.
If y'all want to see Milo in a crop top, let us know. We'll do a video for Patreon.
I definitely do not agree with that unpopular opinion. In fact, I don't even necessarily think that is that an unpopular opinion?
Yeah, because a lot of people think like you is feminine, it's for girls, it's gay, blah, blah, blah.
I just don't think it's like the way. It's not the way.
I don't think it's feminine. I think it should be brought back. And it was in style for a reason. On men for a reason.
Hey, boot cuts wear too. They used to wear those leather tight pants with the little flare at the ankle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you think we should bring that back too?
No.
Booty jeans. It was a thing before.
But I just don't like that.
Okay.
Crop tops though?
Crop tops is not the vibe.
All right, yeah, that was just like a little unserious one.
Do one more, baby, because you got more than me.
Okay, my last one. That's my last one.
We could save mine for the end because I feel like that's like
oh Lord.
It's kind of controversial.
You're scared?
I'm doing it's kind of controversial. I'm not necessarily scared. It's the one that I said I don't feel like it applies to me. And I'm going to touch on why I feel like it don't apply to me. I mean, that's common sense. But yeah, read yours first.
Okay, my last one is love alone is not enough to make a relationship last/work. Because a lot of people think like love is all you need.
Nah.
And I feel like love is like, I wouldn't say the last thing you need, obviously. It's like a main thing.
Yeah,
but
it's big.
Love is not enough. Love is not enough, period.
You're going to always love the person. But there's always going to be times where you don't feel as in love. You know what I'm saying? And you need that want and that effort.
Not even that. I feel like love just isn't enough because for a relationship to work, we need trust, we need commitment, we need stability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you with finances? How do you handle, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, just because we love each other, everything's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work if I can't depend on you, if I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that makes a relationship last and work. And if you just like love somebody and you think that's all you need, you're gonna be in for a very harsh awakening.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually,
because people, I mean, that's how I thought. I'll admit that because you're my first relationship. You were my first everything. I'll admit I had like a fairy tale view on love. You know, I had to grow up really fast. Like, whoa, like
reality check.
This takes a lot more than just love. So.
I definitely agree with you. Love is, not always enough.
Okay, last one of yours.
Is my last? Oh yeah, because I only got 3.
I'm nervous. We didn't tell each other any of these. Like we didn't even know.
So let's see how this is received. Because
oh Lord, I'm scared.
Okay. Let me prepare because there might be a little bit of comments coming from my head.
Oh my gosh, why are you making me scared, babe?
Okay. Again, I don't feel like in total it applies to me. But I mean, even me, sometimes I be feeling like this. So try not to argue with me on it.
Oh gosh, okay.
A man's feelings are neglected a lot more than people would ever admit. I feel like men in general.
Specifically in a relationship or just in general?
In society, well, actually, a man. If a man was emotional, let's just stick to in a relationship.
Specifically in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying you agree? Like what? You're a victim of this?
No, I said I don't feel like it all around applies to me. I said there are times where I do feel like my emotions or my opinions or things like that are like neglected. You know what I'm saying? If we're just talking about in relationships in general, I do feel like men are neglected a lot more than what people would admit to.
So you just say you feel neglected? You just said that you feel like your opinions and your feelings are neglected in this relationship? That's what you just said?
I said there were times where I did feel like...
Well, everybody feels like that, I'm sure.
Well, yeah.
Here and there in their relationship, like it's normal. I'm sorry you feel like that. Like, well, dang, I don't feel like
I don't feel like that.
I feel like I have to like, you just said you do.
I said there were times where I felt like that.
Right, and I'm saying I'm sorry for those times.
The reason why I said it don't apply to me is because I feel like...
But it does apply to you because you just said that you felt that before.
But I'm saying in general, like let's not talk about moments.
You literally just said that you felt like that.
I said there were times.
Right. And now you're saying let's not focus on... It don't make sense.
Yes, I said, listen, please. I said, like, bruh. I said in total, I do not feel like I'm emotionally neglected. I said, yes, there were times where I might have felt like that. But in total, in a broad spectrum, obviously, if we're looking through a microscope, we could talk about that. But I'm talking about in total, I do not feel like it applies to me. The reason why earlier I said I want to come back to kind of like how you've been handling things is because I want to commend you on that. And I want to highlight that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that and celebrate that. For this, let's just talk about your average. I feel like men, and I'm not saying all men are neglected. Like there are some men that are horrible people. You know what I'm saying? But if we're just talking about statistics, men are a lot more emotionally neglected than people would like to admit.
In relationships?
Yes, in relationships.
I highly disagree with that.
You disagree with that?
Extremely disagree with that. For you to feel like men
are more
neglected in relationships is crazy.
Okay, so not us because I've cried to you, you know what I'm saying? And you...
No, but I'm saying in general, like in any, like the average relationship, for you to feel like a man is more neglected.
I didn't say more neglected. I just said a lot more neglected than people would admit.
I don't agree with that because I feel like women are natural, like nurturers. I feel like...
You think in this generation?
Yeah. If you're in a relationship, you should, like, yeah.
I think we've kind of fell into this expectation. This man got to be strong. He has to be the foundation. If he cries, it's an ick. And that's also society. You know what I'm saying? It's in society too. I feel like, keep in mind, I say emotionally, men are not allowed to necessarily be emotional and that be accepted and received well. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I agree with that. But in a relationship,
well, that goes hand in hand because I feel like it's the same in a relationship.
I don't think so.
How many women have you heard say, like, if my man cries, that's an ick? We heard Leah say it on national television. Like, it's
well, then you're not really in love and you don't really love your partner. Like, that's what I'm saying. Well, like, in a relationship, hopefully you're in a relationship with somebody who loves you and likes you and who cares about you. So if you're in a good relationship with just those bare minimum things, your feelings shouldn't be neglected, you know?
Yeah. Would you say that an average young relationship, do you think a man is prone to be emotionally neglected? And if they are, do you think it's something that the woman would admit to?
That's tricky because I feel like the average young relationship today is not even a real relationship. Like the way that society is, the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I feel like they're both being neglected. They're both like cheating on each other. Both like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, everybody's cooked at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if we just talk about societal differences, a man is emotionally neglected in that sense.
I wouldn't say neglected because if you say neglected is like you're showing emotional needs and they're neglecting you on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Like that's
I feel like men aren't comfortable to share their feelings or are comfortable like being vulnerable. I feel like those are two different things.
If I broke down crying on this camera because I'm emotional, I would get cooked.
By who?
By the world.
Oh, I didn't say by me.
No, like by the world. Like I'm saying as far as society as well. Now we're talking about society.
See, baby,
But
you keep going back and forth.
No, I just switched back. I even said even on a societal standpoint, I feel like men are a lot more emotionally neglected by society. You know what I'm saying?
But what do you mean by that word neglected? What do you mean by neglected? Because neglect is to like not care. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like neglect is just a disregard. It could neglect looks many ways. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe
I feel
that's
like,
not the right word for what you're trying to say. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to search the meaning. I'm gonna have to search the actual definition. But to me, neglect is even as far as like disregarding.
I feel like there's a disregard for like men. Like men aren't allowed to have feelings too.
I feel like that's a form of
that's not neglect.
Disregard. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this right here.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But yeah, I agree. It's always been like that in society. Like men aren't allowed to cry. Men aren't allowed to be vulnerable. I agree with that.
So neglect just means fail to care.
That's what I said. If someone just doesn't care. So it's like if you were to sit here crying and I just looked at you.
Disregard it. That's a form of you not caring.
Yeah, that's neglect. If you're doing it in front of my face.
Even if I was like, oh, that hurt my feelings. And you was like, you're a grown man with getting your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's like dismissing you.
Yeah, it's like disregarding like the man saying like, so that's like showing that you don't care. And it's the same with society. Not many people will admit it, but the facts are a man emotionally a lot more neglected than people would admit.
Is it really society doing that or is it men doing that to themselves? Because I feel like a lot of women want their man to open up to them. A lot of women
Good women.
A lot of women want vulnerable men to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying everything they feel, open up to them, tell me like what's wrong, what's going on in your head. I feel like maybe it's men doing it to themselves. Like y'all are scared to open up, y'all are scared to be vulnerable, but you have women begging you to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it.
That you could actually be onto something because I do agree with that. It is a lot of men that also shames other men for showing emotion. But that still goes hand in hand. Even if it's a group of 10 men and each man shames each other for showing emotion, it's still a fact. Like each man's emotions are being neglected. You know what I'm saying? People don't pay as much attention to it. And that's why, I don't like talking about stuff like this, but that's why there's statistics that are higher in men than, in any other, category.
Because y'all don't have a safe space to like be vulnerable because you get shamed by other men, like you said, sometimes by women, by society. I agree with all that.
Yeah, and I think also in most relationships, and that's why I say I don't feel like this applies to me because, for example,
most relationships is crazy. I don't agree with that. If anything, I feel like it's the complete I feel like women are the most neglected emotionally by men.
I agree with that. I do feel like
women are natural nurturers. Women want emotional connection. Men are more physical.
I think that's
I don't agree with you at all.
So that's why I made sure in my unpopular opinion to say then people would like to admit. To
say you're emotionally neglected in a relationship as a man is crazy. You must be with a horrible woman who has no nurturing aspect.
Keep in mind, I'm talking about in today's society. Like still, both sides are toxic. It used to be like this. Like back in the day, it was usually like the man.
It still is like that, babe.
Well, last time we had this conversation, I brought up the statistics, and it is head and head, bro.
Well, yeah, nowadays women are cheating back. Women are getting their lick back. Women are wilding. They're just matching the men's energy, finally.
You know the reason why I came up with this unpopular opinion? Because I came across a video of a woman like just shitting on his man because he was like vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
To her?
It was her man. Like,
that was her man?
Her man, yes.
What was she doing?
And she was, I'm going to see if I could find the video.
And it was recorded?
No shame because, people agree. If you would have saw the comments, people agree, bro. Like, I'm sure even if you search like something like if my man cries, like it's a turn off or something like that, you're going to see the conversations. You're going to see the
Well, I feel like maybe just the way you worded things, I don't know. I don't really agree with you.
You did make a valid point when you said maybe the man is doing it to themselves. There are times where I, felt a little neglected, but then again, the culprit of everything was because I wasn't really talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really opening up. I would speak about it in the not the best environment. I'm not gonna say it like I shoot out, but it kind of got lost in translation, things like that. It could be a us thing because we're also taught like we have to be tough, we have to be strong. I still do think it stands to a certain extent as far as like societal stances. And
I agree with society, not in relationships at all.
So no relationship.
Well, I'm sure there are relationships out there, but for you to say men are more neglected emotionally in relationships, I don't agree with.
But
at
you
all.
gotta. I think you're also like misinterpreting the more though. I'm not saying more as in like they're neglected more than a woman. I'm saying like they are more neglected than people would like to admit.
But I just don't agree. I don't see men being emotionally neglected in any relationship unless they're just with a woman who's. That's what I'm saying. Like I just don't see woman neglecting a man emotionally in any relationship because that's not in a woman's nature to do that.
It also comes down to what is neglect. And I feel like disregarding, like for example, even in a relationship, a woman, doing something out of spite because she's angry, that is a disregard for a man's emotions as well. And it does go hand in hand. Like a man cheating on a woman, that is emotionally neglecting her as well. Again, that's a form of emotional neglect. It goes hand in hand, honestly. We know women are neglected. Everybody knows that. Everybody would admit to that. How many people would admit to a man also being emotionally neglected in a relationship? That's kind of what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Not many. Because a man, how could you emotionally neglect a man, right? That's how people be thinking.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, with that being said, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to touch back on like how you've been handling everything, because like I've been like we've been saying, like it's been rough. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been like in the best headspace, and I feel like you've just been amazing. I feel like you've been like there for me, like 24/7, like constantly checking up on me. I remember we've had like arguments where I like told you like I want you to check up on me, like ask me like how am I feeling, where's my head at. And I feel like lately you've, been my rock. So I kind of want to like celebrate that for a little bit. Like even that day when I just went to the bathroom, put my head down and you just was rubbing my back, praying over me. You went and got me a water, like little things like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like why I was saying like this does not apply to me, because that a moment of emotional regard. You know what I'm saying? You're regarding my feelings. You're being there for me. And I feel like that is not done enough for a lot of men, that I need these things, but I don't know how to ask for them. You feel me? So I just want to say like I appreciate you, being there in those moments and, hold me up when I, let my head drop and
of
stuff
course,
like
baby,
that.
That's what we're supposed to do for each other.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't even necessarily know like where this podcast went. We just said we just want to get on here and talk about unpopular opinions.
I feel like our energy had just slowly been declining. Have y'all like I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
Them the time?
Oh my gosh.
It is 4:20 in the morning, bro. So if you guys feel like our energy is like just,
y'all probably notice that. I feel like I noticed our energy is like slowly going down as the podcast goes on.
Yeah.
Like, bro, for the past like 30 minutes, my eyes are just getting heavier and heavier. Yeah. Like, I'm so tired, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm literally running off fumes. So this is 4:20 in the morning. I don't even know how we're still up filming this podcast. So yeah, we apologize if our like energy was off. There's a lot of things that
I feel like we started off strong, but
and then I started saying things that I wasn't even like following.
You're not even making sense. Like, are you even awake? I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. Nah, it got rough. I ain't gonna lie, it got rough.
Let us know which of these opinions you agree or disagree with. Go ahead.
Disagree with all of it.
Go ahead. Start some conversations in the comments. Keep it respectful.
Yeah,
keep
but
it,
keep
it fun.
Yeah, don't attack us over this, because I mean it is like little like whatever like topics. It's just opinions.
They're called unpopular for a reason. So
yeah, I guess it was cool talking about it. I guess I'm just sleep. I'm about to go to sleep. That's all I'm about to do. Hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. We love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next one. We out.